Thanks a lot, Dr. Sathyeshwar, for joining Road for a feedback. This is Jobs to be Done framework. I just wanted to know that if it could be used for a podcast or a video, is it fine sometime later on? Are you okay, or are you comfortable with that?
Well, namaste, Nishant. Thank you for this.
Sure.
And yes, definitely you can.
Okay, thank you. So it'll depend at a later date whenever I will use it, as a sort of an education purpose also for how to conduct the interview. Now, first, let me start. Thank you. You signed a memorandum of understanding. Actually, I signed for on behalf of my startup, the Middle Road OBC Private Limited, for subscription basis. I will just walk you uh, through the process. So the whole idea of the interview is to understand the aspirations as you, as the principal of the Institute of Commerce and Management. What exactly is your ultimately aspiration from by purchasing the product or service? It's more to do is not to do with any product or service, but it's more to do with your ultimately aspirations. I start first. When did the first thought of going into a sort of using the middle road services come? Because I've been with you for a very long period of time. What did that first passive thought came? Okay, let's go ahead. Or you found the middle road to be a sort of a need for any solution or for to any problem which you have.
Well, to be very precise, I found Middle Road is one such platform which is not offering too many courses, but exactly targeting the need and requirements of a commerce and a management student. Especially when I say the learning aspect, you have other multiple online courses platforms which offers various courses, but there are too much of courses to choose from. People, or rather students, are left spoiled for choices. So now that the kind of mindset what these students have, and especially they are brought up in such kind of a situation where they have been told to pick up from, say, 3 to 4 choices. So when this being the offering, it would be easy for them to give a kind of a course, or rather pick up such a kind of a course which would be of their interest, which would be probably uh, in line with their syllabus and learning, which can enhance their learning capabilities and understand the conceptual clarities with regards to a particular concept. See, these things I found very, very influential when I was going through the Middle Road platform, and the videos what you had shared, and the testimonials given by various experts. And of course, I saw myself these courses would definitely serve the purpose, and that is when we decided that we will give a try.
I mean, there are more than 3 to 4 courses on the middle road, and of course, there's a lot of publications, a lot of other offerings. Just wanted to also ask you, I also gave a demo. Did that make a difference? Did that help you your active decision making from passive to active? Would that have happened?
Yes, definitely. Some very important courses like the economics thing and the statistics thing, the investment thing. These are all the ones which actually of my liking, and the students' interests also, because we come from commerce and management background, and they are all from finance, marketing, HR, economics, statistics background. They are the ones which actually made my thinking from passive to active, and we started to get to go, and we are here today.
Okay. Did you the memorandum? I mean, this was about a couple of months back.
Yes, 2 months back is what we have, the MOU.
And at that point of time, I was, also calling you up. I was, so would you associate something extraordinary on that day or something which nudged you to make that decision? Or was it like that? As I recall, it was during the daytime, is when I sent you the memorandum of understanding, it's a MOU form. Anything which you would remember on that day, anything which you think could be associated?
The day was good, and we wanted to go on that particular day, and found that that we have so much of time left for the semester to end, so that students can start using this particular platform effectively. And that was the only intention. Otherwise we were good to go, and the timing was good actually, in the sense like we had say 3 months since we have to wind up the semester. We are literally winding up in the month of
Between also I had come and visited Bangalore. You think that had an effect? That helped you in terms of decision making and ultimately the sort of specialized package which I gave?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, your visit was a very important one, because we got to know you in person, and all this while we were conversing on the platforms and things like that. And once you came and met us, discussed in length, that probably maybe doubled up our aspirations to take up the middle road and go ahead with the signing formalities.
I'll also again continue here. I wanted to know, did you try any other solutions before I go to the solution? You had a demo also. Did you try out any other solutions which you thought might help you ultimately with the problem which you are looking?
Solutions, like we were seeking maybe 2 or 3 more vendors, and incidentally we found middle road would give us the best solution in terms of the courses what we wanted, rather students wanted. So that's it.
One of the things which I also wanted to know, that there's a time you first thought that you needed a solution. What made you think about it? What was the sort of, did you see a gap analysis? How did you come to know or that you needed a solution for your university or for your academic institute?
See, these students are not exposed to these kind of online platforms, especially certification courses. These are all the ones which definitely help them in their career as such, and we are confident about it. But when we started to see the knowledge of the student in terms of accessing various other platforms, it was absolutely not encouraging. That is when we decided that yes, we have to give something to the students fraternity, so that they would come out better, and they would be ready for the job market, and probably equip themselves with that kind of domain knowledge. And if not in detail, at least the nuances should definitely help them to get an entry into the job market, and they should stand probably better in terms of seeking jobs, and definitely they will shine better. This is the sole idea of having this middle road.
Understand, I reached out to you through a referral about the middle road. So when
Yes.
you tried the middle road as a demo, what was your feeling? Did you find
Yeah, I personally started to log into a particular course, and found it very interesting in terms of the learning capabilities in bits and pieces, and immediately a test which need to be taken. These are all important things, which will probably enhance our learning, and probably upgrade ourselves. And I found it at my level very, very interesting, and I thought students would definitely benefit from this. And once we were ready for the trial versions, and once we probably completed the trial versions, we were convinced.
Would you rank any other factor which made you decision to make your decision?
Rank any other factors? As I said you in the beginning, see, there were not too many. The choice was limited, and that is what I believe in. Actually, you need not have to have too many things in the platter. You just need to have that particular thing, which would definitely help you in your career, progression. That's it.
Okay, or maybe also the price factor, affordability, the way it is.
Oh, definitely,
That-
definitely. Pricing factor is another important thing. Definitely, it comes very economical. The cost is very, very, probably rock bottom. You are so, generous to offer us such a very valid course with such a less pricing. And of course, yes, we wanted to give it to the entire second year and third year students of UG programs. So we found pricing factor also very, very important, and it was priced at a very lesser denominations.
Yeah, that's the promo pricing which is right now going on. And I want to understand now you use the product, of course, and it'll be rolled off. What are your aspirations from the using the middle road? What ultimately you feel is you would like to be your final aspiration? What you're looking for in the solution from the middle road?
See, few things, let me put it across this way. First and foremost, I would want my students to probably understand the platform better and leverage on the learning which happens on this particular platform, because I am very sure once they go through these particular courses offered by Middle Road, I'm very confident that they would definitely go to the next level of learning, and also it would help them in their career prospects. This is one important thing. The second important thing is, as an institution, there is a satisfaction that, we have given some good online course to the students fraternity. And as you are aware, ours is a very economically priced institution like your product. Though the offering is of high level, our parents, our stakeholders comes at a very lesser economical backgrounds. We give them, accommodate them, all of them. And as an institution, Jyothy Group is to serve, is for serving the society at large. And as our vision and mission is also to make the education system free in next, say, 10 years down the line. If earlier, it is welcome, but we are in sync with this thought process. These are all the ones which probably envisioned thoughts which we actually found very important.
Yeah, sure. The middle road, of course, is a for-profit. My ultimately aim is to make money from the wood. Initially, of course, it still remains highly, whenever the pricing is reset, it's priced affordably, no doubt for the value which it gives. As you progress, would you feel that maybe career progression also of your students could be a part of offering from the middle road? That their upskilling, knowledge building, and how it's going to be applied in jobs could help a lot.
Yeah, why not? Why not? See, career progression is always there. And we have offered the platform to the second year and third year students. Maybe third year students would be the immediate beneficiaries of this career progression from Middle Road. Maybe your expertise in the job market, in career planning, maybe this could act as a finishing school. That is what my belief is.
Add anything which I could have missed out? So you would you are really in terms of, let's say, as a part of the solution, when you wanted to enhance the learning of the students, you found the middle road to be a very apt and a very appropriate platform. A lot of courses within the within the gamut of the mission of the middle road, and you feel that that's highly recommended in terms of as students in undergrad and postgrad. So have you also offered it? You have a small postgrad students also, right? Which
yes. We have a post-graduation course in commerce. They are all off for the vacation after the examination. Once they are back, that is also there in our mind.
Would you like to speak anything? Would you like to share anything else? I really appreciate you taking time speaking with me. It just gives a very good understanding of this whole idea is to understand the customers better. In this case, this is in B2B space, and it gives me a critical idea of how the middle road is perceived, what is the aspirations of the customers, and what sort of job they want when they are using from the middle road as a platform.
Yes, I really appreciate you as a sole proprietor taking a lot
as
of
a solo founder. Yeah, solo founder.
Yeah, the
It's
solo founder.
OPC private limited company.
Yeah. So you take a lot of interest and you do a lot of follow-ups. See, that is what is very important. Actually, probably for me, it is one of its kind. But at the same time, a regular follow-up, especially to conduct the demos classes, and you have also promised to probably hold seminars online. And whenever you are in
Webinars, yeah.
Bangalore,
Yeah.
webinars. Whenever you are in Bangalore, you have told that you will be in person. And these are all things, which is committed for the cause. And I'm very sure long way to go, but at the same time, these are all the small, tiny steps which will definitely make, the journey memorable.
Thank you. I really appreciate you taking time and speaking with me. And I'll keep in touch. I think I'll have the notes also done. I wanted to have a more of a behavioral interview, and I think this came out pretty good. Thank you.
Pleasure talking to you.
Sure.